out. Welcome. This is the most savage thing that I've heard on a basketball court lately. You think JR is just like, yeah, finally. Finally, I'm getting the recognition. A wonderful moment in time. Let's talk about how the Oracle crowd had a standing ovation for J.R. Smith being introed here. Wait, I want to say one thing about this. The Imperial March is a cool song, so like, why play it for the opposing team?
Darth Vader's a cool character.
It makes them seem impressive. You should play like f***ing yakety sax. There. See, now how much better is this?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from?
Be better tomorrow, guys. Here's LeBron after game 1.
Be better tomorrow.
Ooh. It's hard to take it seriously when a guy's like, be better tomorrow. And then he stands up and he's wearing like schoolboy shorts and walking away. The response, it's a roast by Steve Kerr.
You guys were much better today. Good job. I thought you guys were much better today. Good job.
Family album. Ennis Cantor Summer Basketball Camp announcement. This summer, always good to have summer twice. Here's an announcement about my summer basketball camps. I'll be doing basketball camps in the summer. Locations, Toronto, Houston, Atlanta, Austin, Chicago, New York, Iowa. What is this very bad photo? Go to Maestro Sports and click on camps.
Read the heading of this page.
This is a custom. And now for some spice. Cleveland Cavaliers fan, Ohio sports fan, Rob Harvilla. Hi, Rob.
How you doing?
How are things going over there in Ohio?
I feel absolutely terrible. Thank you for asking.
Do you have any spicy takes for us?
I think LeBron should just lead the team now.
Who would you start in place of LeBron?
Oh gosh, I don't even know their names anymore.
Predictions for games 3 and 4? Well, Rob, thank you so much for joining us, and I wish you the best of luck in games 3 and 4.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Fave blocks. Bahamph. Woo! You guys know what Bahamph is? Ass, ho-ass mother. I fave it. Oracle thieves. Here, look at this. What is happening? Don't steal a thing off a dude's, literally off his neck. I think it's that arm. Look, watch, because it's yellow. It is that guy, and then he's like, yeah. It's probably like the fucking CFO of PayPal or something.
Block it.
Block. Welcome to a Ringer special investigation. As you may or may not be aware, the Ringer's own Kevin O'Connor, during the Western Conference Finals, was trapped in the areas around Oracle Arena, had to climb a fence in order to reach his ride-sharing car. Later, during the finals, Kevin filmed an explainer video with the Ringer's own John Gonzalez, showing how he climbed over the fence and escaped from Oracle Arena. The two stories, you will notice, left us with more questions than it did answers.
I'm Kevin O'Connor from TheRinger.com, and this here is the fence that I had to climb over after Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals.
The story starts out, Kevin ordered a lift inside the arena.
He walks outside to an area that he thought he could exit and notices a fence.
I was on this side of the fence, and then I walked over here realizing that there was no other way to get out.
That's how fences work.
And here's where his story starts to fall apart.
And there's like no way to get through the fence. Like there's no gate.
So in the first story, he clearly says there is no gate.
There's no gate.
Then in the second story,
I was on this side of the fence, pressed this button to open up the gate.
There.
Press this button to open up the gate.
is there a gate? Is there no gate? What's with the gate?
We have a real gate on our hands.
Well, let's test it with, I don't think 3 is enough to break a fall. No.
So the second thing we thought was weird was this water issue.
And so I climbed up this fence, decided to fall into the grassy area, and I had my backpack filled up with a bunch of water bottles.
How many water bottles did he take?
Let's just make it so, yeah.
8. Okay.
How many?
Pretty heavy. I'm not climbing a fence with it, but let's pretend.
The biggest thing that bothers me is just the way he went about jumping this fence.
I had my backpack filled up with a bunch of water bottles, knowing that if I were to fall, I'd be able to brace myself.
What's the #1 rule for when you jump a fence wearing a backpack? If you guys are climbing a fence, what I'm gonna do is either do this, or I'm just climbing down from Right. And landing on my feet.
Why wouldn't you do this? This. And
like
lift it
hand it
over.
to yourself?
I'll tell you what you don't do. You don't climb the fence and fall backwards onto the backpack.
Fell backwards.
This is heavy.
I know.
But guys, what about the laptop theory?
The laptop theory is bullshit.
I mean, the theory that he didn't throw the backpack over the fence because there was a laptop in his bag. So instead he falls backwards on his back with water in his backpack. I mean, I'm not falling backwards on this if there's a laptop in my backpack. That's
I'm not falling backwards regardless of any fence.
Because like theoretically there is a patch of grass here.
The other thing that bothered us was the grassy area that he chose to fall.
Here, and so I climbed up this fence, decided to fall into the grassy area.
That's what he's talking about?
It just looks like a bunch of weeds to me.
The area is 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet wide.
There was a few weeds along the fence, and it was this big.
If Kevin O'Connor is falling backwards from the top of a fence, he is basically allowing himself to hit the back of his head onto concrete. And he's choosing to do this.
Yeah, he could have fell on his head.
Cracked his head open.
And then he'd be alone. According to him, there's no one there. He's literally the last person in the
So
arena.
he could steal the water bottles.
It's just like,
Is that why he was there so late? Because he was stealing 16 water bottles? He had to wait for everyone to leave? Like he stole, that's theft.
falling like this is easier than falling backwards. I mean, like, I physically can't even do it trying to reenact this.
Yeah.
Remember that all this time, this Uber driver is sitting there like...
I don't think we know the whole story.
Kevin, can I ask you a couple questions?
got a couple questions.
What kind of water did you steal before?
Why would you fall on your back?
Why would you fall backwards?
Was there a gate?
Was there no gate?
Kev,
How many
you're back.
water bottles?
Kev, you're back.